Live from downtown Chicago, Illinois, it's the Gameshow Gameshow! Let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, she enjoys video games and reading. Say hello to Scream! Contestant number 2 from Alabama, she plays volleyball. It's Doodles! Also from Alabama, she enjoys eating, reading, and following rules. Literally, it's Literal Lucy! From Chicago, she enjoys drawing dragons. Say hello to Dragon Girl! From Indiana, she's a softball player. I have the wrong one. Benny the Bull, and come to your correct spot. Wait, that's not it. Captain Marvel. It's Captain Marvel, come on in. Also from Chicago, Illinois, say hello to Kaylee Love. Now from Indiana, she's a softball player. Say hello to Benny the Bull. From Indiana, she's a disco dancer. It's JJ Jumps Along. Yeah! It looks like he's from Han Solo. His hobbies include work, and she looks like Business 21 is the next player. Yeah! From Alabama, he likes disappointing people. Veal Diamond. Yeah! From Guatemala, cycling and travel are his hobbies. He's an unnatural terror! And our final player from Chicago, she likes game shows and travel. Snicky Lulu! I better get this one right. Say hello to your host, the MC with the most. It's Neil Pinklebottom! And give it a spin! Welcome to the Gameshow Gameshow, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wit, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on a game show. I'm your host, Neil Pinklebottom. And bing! And I'm your co-host, John. John, let's give it up for John Fairbanks. Over the next hour, our contestants... Come on out. What? Good. Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home prizes, and today's number 1 contestant will be crowned the Game Show King or Queen! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thank you for tuning in. It's time to toss away that magazine, kick away that TV dinner tray, and buckle into that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Game Show! Contestants, are you ready? Yes! John Fairbanks, are you ready? Yes, I am. Alright, here you go. Alright, we've got 6 categories on the board, and I'm coming over to you, stylish lady Sneaky Lulu, because you're going to get control of the board. Let's see these 6 categories. They are TV hangouts, show us your, match this pose, aka Disney movies, and Chicago landmarks. Sneaky Lulu, will you pick a category and point value?
I'm going to go with Chicago landmarks for 4.
Alright, 4 points, Chicago landmarks. Until 2016, Wrigley Field suffered from what curse? And that was definitely Business 21. The GOAT! Is it the curse of the GOAT? That's 4 points for you, Business 21. 4 points for you, that's the lead right now. You've got control.
Oh.
You sound disappointed.
That's my job.
Disney movies?
How many points?
3.
All right, for 3 points, it's Disney movies. Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that was Kaylee.
Is it Moana?
Is it Moana? She's the shortest Disney princess. Let's try that again. Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that was definitely Benny the Bull.
Ariel?
Is it Ariel? Oh, no. We got one last shot here. Who is the youngest Disney princess? And that was literal Lucy.
Is it Belle?
Is it Belle? Oh, no. What's that answer, John?
She is also technically the oldest. It is Snow White.
Snow White. Snow White was 14 years old. Each of the other ones was 16 or 15 or 16, yes. So she's sleeping in the woods with some short guys. Captain Marvel, you're going to get control of the board once those questions appear.
Match this pose for.
All right, in this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose in the photograph, then put your paddle out.
I didn't hear the point value.
I will tell you right now. For 4 points, can you match this pose? And that was JJ Jumps a Lot, come on out, and Doodle Chicken, come on out. Both of you are going to get to try that tree pose. Let's cheer them on, everyone. Woo! Yeah! Doodles and JJ are both getting 4 points, so I'm coming over to you, Scream, to give you control of the board.
Disney movies 2.
For 2 points, it's Disney movies. Which character broke the internet in 2018? And that was definitely Dragon Girl.
Take a breath.
Ralph breaks the
Is it Ralph? Nicely done. Nicely done. The title of the movie was Ralph Breaks the Internet. You totally knew that. So Dragon Girl, you've got control.
AKA
How many points?
number 3.
Great. In this category, you will see the name of a character or person. If you can give us another identity for them, you will get the 3 points. Who is Cassius Clay? And that was literal Lucy.
Muhammad Ali?
Is that Muhammad Ali? Nicely done. Nicely done. You were racing to figure out when to get those paddles out, but literal Lucy beat you, so you got control, literal.
Okay, let's do TV Hangouts for 4.
For 4 points, it's TV Hangouts. Which Albuquerque-based thriller series featured a fried chicken restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos? And that was definitely Veal Diamond.
Breaking Bad.
Is that Breaking Bad? Nicely done. Do you watch Breaking Bad? Are you? Yes, now it's Better Call Saul. But are you more of a Mr. White or a Jesse?
Jesse.
All right, I get it. Your life is going to be hard then. Veal, you've got control.
Let's go with AKA for 4.
All right, for 4 points, what is another identity for Norma Jean Baker? And that was definitely Tara.
Oh my God!
This is why we watch game shows right here. You totally know it. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's unfortunately a miss. Let's try that again. Who is Norma Jean Baker? And that was definitely JJ Jumps a Lot.
Is that Marilyn Monroe?
Is that Marilyn Monroe? Nicely done. And JJ, that puts you in the lead. We've got time for one more question.
TV Hangouts, please.
All right.
Or 5.
For 5 points, let's take a look at TV Hangouts.
I said so.
Let's see. This show, featuring a fast-talking mother and daughter duo, often had them visiting Luke's diner. And that was Veal Diamond.
Gilmore Girls.
Is that Gilmore Girls?
Did he know the answer?
Nicely done.
I watched it.
It's a great show. It's a wonderful show. But now it is time for me to call forward Doodle Chicken. Come forward and spin this wheel of fortune.
Doodle Chicken!
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no. And this is spin it to win it. Go ahead and take your spot back, Doodle Chicken. Everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points, but not before I ask you a potentially embarrassing question. So, Doodle Chicken, of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue?
Blue.
Everyone turn around and look inside of your blue drawer. It's time for you to make a spectacle of yourself. Ooh, put those glasses on. Put those glasses on. I think you know what you're going to do, but I'll give you the instructions right quick. Everyone, you will get 30 seconds to get that ball in that basket. Don't start yet. Get that ball in that basket using only the motions of your head. Now, you can only use your hands to keep the glasses affixed to your head. If that ball is in the basket at the end of 30 seconds, you're going to walk away with 5 points. Yes! Woo! Yes! 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go! Got it.
What?
Stop it!
Oh, I got it too!
8 seconds.
Oh, stop being better than me.
Come on, come on. Come on. I got it! No!
You got it out.
Come on, girls.
Stop it.
Do it. It's like a minute.
5, 4, 3,
Got it.
2, 1.
And that's time! That's time! So, Scream, that's a high five to you. No points, but high five to you. 5 points for Literal Lucy! Right, so 5 points. High five for you, Captain. High five for you, Kaylee Hart. I'm coming over here. Benny the Bull. High five, high five, high five. 5 points for Beal Diamond. Oh, you just got it. Sorry, I'm sorry. Beal Diamond, it was misleading. I missed that one, but Terror got Terror. All right, everyone, let's take those glasses, put them back in that blue drawer, and it's time for another round of questions.
I was going to admit it. You're. No shit in my life.
All right, let's take a look. I'm going to come over to Sneaky Lulu. Sneaky Lulu, you're trailing, so I'm going to give you control of the board.
Disney movies for 5.
For 5 points, it's Disney movies. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? And that was Dragon Girl.
2?
Is it 2?
A little low.
Ooh, yeah, that's what we call an underestimate. Let's try that again. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? And that was Benny.
11.
Is it 11? So sorry. Close but no cigar. All right, we'll try that again one last time. As far as Disney songs go, how many have won Academy Awards? And that was Doodles.
7.
Is it 7? Ooh, so we were short with 11 and you went back down. What's that answer?
If you would combine the first 2 answers, you'd have the right one. It's 13.
13. The first one was 70 years ago when Pinocchio won with When You Wish Upon a Star. The most recent one was when Coco won for Remember Me. Remember Me. Such a sad, warm song. Kaylee Hart, I'm going to give you control of the board.
Disney movies for 4.
All right, for 4 points. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? You've all seen this movie, I know. All right.
Little Mermaid.
Is the villain named the Little Mermaid? Oh, all right, let's try that again. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam? I can't see that. I can't see that.
Back.
I can't see it. Good. Which villain had flunkies named Flotsam and Jetsam? And that was Benny the Bull.
Ursula?
Is that Ursula?
Or unfortunate.
Exactly. That is 4 points for you. Ursula's 2 eels were named Flotsam and Jetsam. Flotsam is stuff that falls off of a boat. Jetsam is stuff that's thrown off of a boat. Benny the Bull, you got control of the board. That was inappropriate.
TV Hangouts for 2.
All right, for 2 points, it's TV. Yeah, they don't.
I know.
TV Hangouts for 2. Which popular sitcom based in New York City featured a cafe called Central Perk? And that was Literal Lucy.
Friends.
Is that Friends? Nicely done. Okay. All right, Captain. Captain, it's time for you to spin the wheel. Come on, Cap. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. Uh-oh, you spin it so short that you ended up on the tier tractor. Don't go away. Don't go away. Don't go. Stand right here because you are running into our most terrifying event. This is the tier tractor. Oh no! And here, Captain, you You might have seen a tractor before, but I know you've never seen a tear tractor. So take a look inside here. Tell us what you see.
Oh, jelly beans.
Jelly beans! All right, great. So, captains, you're going to walk away from here with 5 points if you can eat one of these jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. Now, it's very simple, everyone. It's a very simple task, but I will let you know that one of these jelly beans is delicious. And the other jelly bean is not at all delicious. In fact, I will let you know, it's okay, we got it. All right, I will let you know that one of these jelly beans is coconut flavored. Oh, that's nice, that's refreshing. It's the 1/2 of pina colada. And the other one is spoiled milk. So for 5 points, eat a jelly bean. Cheer on, everyone! And also, we didn't mention 3 points for spinning the wheel, and hopefully you gave 3 points to our players. Great. And now I'm coming back to Scream. You've got control of the board. We've got time for one more round of questions.
TV Hangouts 3.
For 3 points, it's TV Hangouts. Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronx. Set in Sunnydale, California, this show often visited a teen nightclub called the Bronx, and that was Terror.
Is it 90210?
Is it 90210? No, that was set in Beverly Hills, California, and their place was called the Peach Pit. All right, next is Business 21.
Breakfast Club.
Is it the Breakfast Club?
Not a series.
Oh no, that was definitely a movie. You know, there were lots of monstrous fights and romance and comedy in this action-oriented TV show. All right, that's Beale Diamond.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Is it Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Figures the Gilmore Girls.
There it is. There it is. Both those shows were on the WB. They're wonderful, wonderful, romantic, feminist shows. And there you go, Beale Diamond, you've got control of the board.
AKA for 5.
For 5 points, what is another name for Marshall Mathers? All right, Kaylee.
Eminem.
Is that Eminem? Kaylee, you're on the board. And we also would have taken the real Slim Shady. So, Kaylee, you've got control.
AKA for 2.
For 2 points, who is Diana Prince? All right, that is...
Wonder Woman.
Is that Wonder Woman? It is. Nicely done, CU. You just got yourself on the board. Diana Prince, also known as Diana of Themyscira. Those are the 2 things she's called by. So, Sneaky, you've got control.
Show us your for 4.
All right, in this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then put your paddle out. For 4 points, can you show us your silly human trick? And that is Doodle Chicken. Doodle Chicken, what are you going to do?
Oh gosh. No, never mind. No.
Come on.
What are you going to do?
Orange Justice?
Please, I don't know what Orange Justice is, but please let us know what it is. Show us. That is 4 points. And you know, if you want to eat that, all you have to do is put your paddle out. I love it. But you got 4 points, Dragon Girl, and control.
Show us here for 2.
For 2 points, please show us your moonwalk. Oh, and that was Dragon Girl and Kaylee Hart. So come forward, you're both doing that. Yeah! Dragon Girl, both getting out there. And I'm coming to you, Scream, because you're still trailing, so you've got control.
Yeah. Show us your for 3.
For 3 points, please show us your floss. Oh, and that was Doodle Chicken and Taylor. Come on out, show us different generations of flossing. They're both getting coins. All right. And I am coming to you, Business 21, to give you control. We got time for one more question.
Match the pose.
How many points?
Let's do it. 5.
For 5 points, can you match this pose? And that was Doodle Chicken and Benny the Bull. Come on out and show us your finest turkey. The only warning I got, watch your head. You're not that tall, but please do watch your head. All right, ready? Okay. Yeah! They're both getting 5 points, and it's now time for me to call Scream forward to spin the wheel of fortune cookies. No plannies, no plannies, no plannies, no plannies. And this is Bingo! And it works like this. You're going to drop a puck down wherever it lands. You will get that number of points. So it's nothing but profit for you. But Scream, I'm going to give you a chance to potentially double that score. Okay. No drama there. It's making really hard. All right. Everyone scream. Inside of these briefcases, you're going to find a puck. And if you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will get double the points. Now, I give you air quotes right now because these scratch and sniff stickers are pretty much dead. You might not be able to smell them at all, but please pick left or right. Left, right, help her out. Left, right, left, right. Thank you so much. Scream. This is a sweet food item that starts with the letter C. Please give this a scratch and a sniff. And I'll let you know that you might find this in a sundae. Well, let me finish that. In a sundae or a candy bar. You might find this ingredient in a sundae or a candy bar. What do you think it is?
It smells like Play-Doh.
That doesn't start with a C. Give us something that starts with a C.
Coquito.
Is it coquito?
I don't know what that is.
I'm so sorry.
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Oh, cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Is it cookie dough?
No.
Oh, all right. It was caramel. Go ahead and stand back here. Stand back here. And everyone, she's going to move left and right, so just tell her when to drop it.
All right.
There. No, there.
Nice.
4 points, 2 points! All right, everyone. Let's give it up for Scream. Now, y'all, it's time to put your paddles away. You're not going to need them for now because you're a family, and you're a family, and this is the Trivia Feud! Let's get Doodle Chicken and JJ Jumps a Lot right here. I'm going to need you two to shake hands. Oh, also 3 points for Scream for spinning the wheel. Face each other and put your hands behind. Come closer here. The bell's over here. You gotta reach it over there. All right. Hands behind your back. Now, in just a moment, JJ and Doodles. In Doodle, John Fairbanks will read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on this board, then please ring this bell without breaking my hand. That's not a joke. And if the answer is on the board, I will play with your team immediately. Does that make sense, Doodle Chicken and JJ Jumps Along?
Yes.
Great, John.
If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her dream house.
Her dream house! There it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, she just won it. Woo! All right, Business 21. I don't know if you played with as many Barbies as I have, but I have a feeling you know her pretty well. So tell me what Barbie would get rid of when she needs some cash.
Ken.
All right, Beal.
There's a lot of conviction in that answer.
It is very, sometimes you just gotta get rid of the dude, you know. Beal Diamond, it is tough times at Mattel, so tell us what Barbie needs to do when money gets crunchy.
I know this one. Our Corvette.
Her Corvette!
Yay!
All right, Terror, we got 3 answers left on the board. Tell us what you're thinking.
I'm thinking she will have to sell her shoe collection.
Her shoes! Good answer! Yes! All right, so far, no strikes for your team.
Her fabulous wardrobe.
Her fabulous wardrobe! Alright, we're down to the final answer. I might want to clarify one rule. I'm going to ask for no help from any contestants. That includes your teammates, but it also includes your opponents who might feel the urge to whisper. I'll let you know that anything you say can and will be used against you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so please don't chat yet. Benny the Bull, if you get this right, every member of your team is taking 10 points.
Her camper.
Her camper!
Yes.
She lost it in a fire, so bad. JJ Jumps a Lot. We've got 1 strike on the board, so no pressure yet.
Her airplane.
Her airplane! Oh! Last chance. So Business 21, we've only got 1 answer on the board. If you get it right, you're getting points for your team. But if you get it wrong, the other team gets 10. Keep it positive, all right? The other team gets a chance to steal those points.
Her pool.
Her pool! Take 10 seconds to cover each other. Now, if they get the one remaining answer that is up there, they will get 10 points. But if they do not, you're getting 10 points. Let's see how they do. 3, 2, 1. That's time, and I'm coming to you. Is there a dog?
Oh, man.
You monster! Oh no! They're getting the And let's see that remaining answer. We were also looking for her jewelry. Her jewelry. And it is now time for me to call forward Kaylee Hart. Kaylee Hart, come spin that wheel. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Whose Dime Is It Anyway? So stand right here, Kaylee Hart, and I'm going to ask you to pick 2 partners from the group, but maybe someone you know, maybe someone you don't know. Pick 2 people though, please.
Captain Marvel.
All right, so Captain Marvel, I'm going to ask you to stand right here. Benny the Bull right behind Kaylee Hart. And here's what's going on, y'all. This is a game. Oh, if you've got a camera, this is a great opportunity to take some pictures. And this is one of our favorite games. It's called Whose Dime Is It Anyway? Kaylee Hart, everyone, you see these dimes here. But Kaylee Hart, you might not have seen these very clean, never before used tongue depressors. Go ahead and take one and make a diving board out of your mouth with it, please. Good. Diving boards don't go down like this. They're like right there. Good. And arms akimbo like Peter Pan. Now stand behind there, Benny, because you will be wearing this eye mask. Go ahead and put this eye mask on. Stick your hands through the holes that Kaylee Hart has created. And Captain Marvel, you're going to get a task, or you're going to help them out because you're the leader of this group. You've got to give them instructions. Okay, that's important. These are the hands, that's the stick. Here's the job. You've got to help them get the correct dimes on that stick. Now check this out. You cannot touch the table, the dimes, the stick, or them. Does that make sense, Captain? Okay, you can only use your words. And for each of the silver dimes on that stick, at the end of 30 seconds, you're going to get a point. For each of the pink dimes, you're going to get 3 points. Pink dimes are good. Blue dimes, if you have a blue dime on that stick, at the end of 30 seconds, no one is getting any points. Does that make sense? You really don't want those blue dimes. So take 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
15 seconds.
No, I lost it. I lost it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's time! And that's 4 points! Here's the super deal, Kaylee Hart. All right, so Captain Marvel, Kaylee Hart, and Benny the Bull each got 4 points! All right, and we've got time for our second round of Trivia Feud, so it's time for Literal Lucy and Business 21 to come forward. Shake hands, face each other. Shake hands. Put your hands behind your back and jump.
Mom.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Oh, sorry.
Dogs. Is it dogs? There they are. Thank you so much, Business. Really nice job. All right, I'm coming back to you, Field Diamond. Now, you've got the face of someone very familiar, like you've been in a lot of movies. So tell me, what would be chasing you if you were in a movie?
Serial killer.
A serial killer! Yeah! I'm so excited. All right, Tara.
Cops.
Cops! It has happened to me too, so I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. All right. Next up is Sneaky Lou.
Zombies.
Zombies!
Definitely qualifies as a monster.
Yeah! Yes, he does. Benny the Bull, you could take this home for your team.
A dinosaur?
A dinosaur? Ooh, just in the Jurassic Park trilogy plus more. JJ jumps a lot. 1 strike so far.
A man.
A Anything more specific than that. That could be a mailman, a milkman.
Oh, thanks.
That's a big way.
Hurry up.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Good answer! Good
I don't
answer!
know. All right, and we're sending it to Biz. Biz, this is the last chance for your team. If you get this right, you're getting points. But if not, they can steal this.
Yes.
Ghost.
Ghost!
Go, 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 go.
Ooh, that's loosely in the category of monsters. Take 10 seconds. And that's time. That's time. I'm coming to you, literals.
Okay, we'll say AI or robots.
A robot!
Really good answer.
It's a really good answer. Let us see that remaining answer.
What is it?
We were looking for
Next. Expectations.
cars. Cars. You're chased by cars. There's so many movies that have car chases in them. It is now time for me to bring forward. I'm going to bring forward Dragon Girl. Spin that wheel. No blammies. 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 And this is snatch phrase. So, Dragon Girl, stand right there in front of Literal. And then from the other side of the room, I would love for you to pick an opponent. Anyone on that side.
Oh, Betty's taking you down.
All right, Benny, come on out. Benny and Dragon Girl, you are now the temporary captains of your teams. No, you only get one.
She picked that one first.
Okay, then come forward. Come forward. So Sneaky Lulu and Dragon Girl, you are now the temporary captains of your team. I couldn't hear it, so thanks for correcting me. So you're the temporary captains of your teams. You've got the job of getting your teammates to guess as many of the words and phrases on these cards as you can. Now, you can do or say anything that you like except for the words that you're trying to get them to guess. So if it were a fire truck, you could say that it's a red emergency vehicle or that it goes woo, woo, woo. But you can't say the words fire truck or fire truck. For every word or phrase that your teammates guess, every member of your team is taking home a point. Ready, set, go! Talk to them, talk to them, talk to them. I'm trying to get them to guess.
Zipper. That's close. Close mouth.
You can talk, you can talk.
But I can't feel it.
How do we know?
How do you
15 seconds.
Do it.
Nightmare.
You can't screaming? Can't talk? Claire, try silent. Silent? Silent. Do you have to go in order? No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's time.
That's time. All right, Sneaky, which words and phrases did your team guess?
We have twig, nightmare, blossom, cat.
That's 4 points for this team! And now you, Dragon Girl. They did not get any there. Let's see what some of the words were. You had banister, mute, ceiling fan. Those are some mute. That's you. Oh, I see. You cannot talk. That's what you meant. Understood. You get 3 points for spinning the wheel, though. Let's give it up for Dragon Girl. All right, we've got time for another round of trivia feud. So I'm skipping over to Beal Diamond and also Captain Marvel. Come forward. Wait, I got that. Yeah, sorry. That's fine. That's good. Great. So come forward and shake hands. Put your hands behind your back. And John.
John.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
Dog?
A dog! Yes! Thank you so much, Beal. All right, nice. Cheer for her. She's Kaylee, I'll point out this. The other team has won both of the trivia feud rounds, so you really want to start catching up on them. Please name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
Elephant?
An elephant!
Number 1.
There it is. Scream.
A shark?
A shark! Oh, unfortunate. The teeth are the things I see first. All right, Doodles.
Pig.
A pig!
Hey, good answer.
Yeah! Nicely done, literal.
A cat.
A cat! Nicely done. You've got 9 lives. And Dragon Girl.
A fish.
A fish! Ooh, the whole fish category, sharks and fish, not in there at all. And we've got 1 chance left for your team. So if you get this right, I'm sending it to Kaylee Love. Maybe Kaylee Love can bring it home. But if not, they get to steal. Again, no help from anyone. Three, 2, 1.
I don't know. A panda.
A panda!
Hey, good answer!
Now, if they get this one right, any one of these answers, they will have won 3 of the Trivia Feud rounds. Let's see how they do. And I am coming to you, Terror.
Anteater.
An anteater! Alright, let's see what that remaining answer was. We were also looking for a horse. Of course, I'm calling you Scream. Scream, come back and spin the wheel. No blammies, and this is teal or not teal. Stand in the center of their face, the TV monitor, and so you might not have noticed, but we've got 4 briefcases over there. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel, and I'm going to ask you to pick 2 and bring them back here, but not before I ask your friends and studio audience to help you make that choice. Teal! Steel! Help her out! Teal! Steel! Pick 2 of them! Pick 2! Teal! Steel! Steel!
Yeah!
Pick 2! Pick 2! Take another one!
Oh, yeah!
Now Scream! Go ahead and put those down. Go ahead and put those down. Now, what we did not tell you is that, come on down, John. What we did, go ahead and stand with that, please. So what we did not tell you is that there's a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 5 inside these briefcases. The one you end up with is the one that you're going to get added to your score. And John Fairbanks has come down to show you the 2 that you did not pick. All right, so you lost one of the middle numbers. Go ahead.
Alright, come on.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah, what do we got?
So we know that one of those has a 1 and the other has a 5. Help her make that choice!
Teal.
Deal.
Go by your instincts. Go.
Do it.
All right, hold on, one moment. Hold on, one moment, Scream. We just got a call from the bank. So you could walk away. One of those is 1, one of those is 5, but you could walk away with 3 points, or you could open up that briefcase and take what's in there. Which one do you want? All right, we're going to open that briefcase. And for your bravery, you are getting 1 point. 1 point. Let's give it up for Scream. But also 3 points for spinning the wheel, so that's a total of 4 points there. And we've got one more round of Trivia Feud. Let's get Kaylee Love and Lulu Sneaky come forward.
Come on, Lou!
All right, and John, hands behind your back. Shake hands. Okay, hands behind.
All right.
All right.
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Money.
Money! There it is! Thank you so much. Scream, I'm not sure if you have any parents, but if you did, what would they tell you not to waste?
Electricity.
Electricity!
Yeah, good answer.
Yes! Yes, nicely. Doodle chicken. Not sure if you have kids yet, but if you did, what would they tell you? What would you tell them not to waste?
Their minds.
Don't waste your mind!
Yeah!
It's a terrible thing to waste.
I am going to count it as part of that.
All right, you got that. You got that. Nicely done. Literal. Not sure if kids are in your life plan, but we'll see. We've got 3 answers on the board.
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just splash all over the place. I'm totally like throwing the hose in the yard. Dragon Girl.
Food.
Food. Number 1. That's our number 1 answer. And Captain Marvel. Now, here's what's gonna happen, y'all. Captain Captain Marvel, if you can give your team a clean sweep, if you get that remaining answer, I'm going to give you an extra 10 points for every player.
Whoa!
You got it. Pressure.
Yeah. No, this is a room full of pressure, and this is where you learn how to deal with it.
Right.
So, I'll read the question again, though. Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Clothes?
Yes.
Don't waste your clothes!
Yes.
Sorry there. You know, I'm still going to extend that 20 points.
Don't waste their time.
Don't waste your time! And that's 20 points for each of these team members. And now it is time for me to call forward. I'm going to call forward Liberal Lucy. Come spin the wheel. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! And this is dancing with the contestants. Literal. Go ahead and take a spot right here.
Uh-oh.
All right, and here's what I'm going to ask for you, from you. Literal Lucy, I'd like you to pick a partner, someone you trust with your life and your points.
Oh, well, does he have to, on my
I don't know your life. You can make a choice.
Well, my husband.
All right, Veal Diamond, come forward. Veal Diamond. I don't know who you were married, Literal. Veal Diamond, no, your partner, so let's get together.
Stuff
Stand
just
together.
got real feel
Yeah.
there.
Stand together and face me, everyone. So you got the job, though, of dancing toward me and back in 10 seconds. However, this is not just any dance. This is a tango!
Oh.
Now, I do not care if it is technically accurate, but I do care that you are cheek to cheek. That's the face ones, not the others. If you can do that both ways, you're going to get 5 points each. So, ready?
This way?
Cheek to cheek. Set. Go! Everyone, let's get your paddles ready. And it is time for another round of questions. Now, Scream, you caught up a lot there, but you're still trailing. So I'm going to give you control of the board. But here are our 6 new categories. We've got Sing That Verse, Bird Brains, Impressions, Super Challenges, Good Show, Old Sport, and Get Lit. Scream, you've got control.
No. Good show, old sport, 3.
All right, for 3 points, Good Show, Old Sport. Which professional wrestler's catchphrase is "You can't see me"? And that was Benny the Bull.
John Cena.
Is that John Cena? Yeah, that's because you can't see me. He's such a movie star now. Benny, you've got control.
Sing That Verse, 3.
All right, in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of the verse, the words that come after the words that I've read, then you will get the points. For 3 points, can I take a look at these lyrics? When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
It's killing me, and Kaylee, you got yourself 3 points. You got control.
Bird Brains for 3.
For 3 points, it's Bird Brains. Dick Grayson is just one person who held the mantle of this avian-themed sidekick, and that was Veal Diamond. Robin. Is that Robin? It is Robin. Introduced in 1940, Dick Grayson was the first of Batman's sidekicks named Robin. There have been many since. So Veal, you've got control.
Get lit for 3.
All right, for 3 points, it's time to get lit.
Oh boy.
This novel about a revolution in France is the basis for one of the longest-running Broadway musicals of all time. And that is Kaylee Hart.
Les Mis.
Is that Les Miserables? Nicely done. And this is your annual reminder that LIT stands for literature. So, Kaylee, you've got control.
Whatever.
Good show, old sport for 4.
For 4 points, Good Show, Old Sport. Who was at bat for the Mudville 9? And that is Veal Diamond. Casey! Is it the mighty Casey? From the poem Casey at the Bat. That is one of the most famous poems in American literature. So Veal Diamond, good job there. It's time for me to call forward for our 3rd chance. Scream, come spin this wheel.
Scream!
No blammies, no blammies, no blammies. And this is Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right here, scream right there. Because here at the Gameshow Gameshow, we believe that everyone has talent. And when we say that, we mean quantity, not quality. So, scream, here is an assortment of talents for you to display.
Oh.
Here are some juggling balls. We have these finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have this kid's joke book, this hula hoop, and this guitar. It's only got 5 strings, and it's incredibly out of tune. For each of the talents that you can display in 30 seconds, you're going to come away with a point for a maximum of 5. Ready, set, go! Cheer on, everyone! Yeah! Done more expertly. Let's give it up for Scream! Alright, y'all, we've got time for another round of questions. So I'm coming over to Terror. It's been a long time since I've seen you, buddy, so you get control of the board.
Impressions. 4 or 5.
Alright, so in this category, you will see the name of a character or person. For 5 points, can we see an impression of Mariah Carey? And that is literal Lucy.
He walked by every night, talking sweet and looking nice.
Yeah! Nicely done. Literal. You literally did an impression. You've got control.
Okay, let's do sing that verse for 5.
All right, in this category, oh, we already did the description, so let's see these lyrics. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm not throwing away my shot. And that is Scream.
You know, I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Yeah! Let me just say that most people do not get that. So nicely done. That's from My Shot from the musical Hamilton. One of the most popular shows of the last several years. You've got control.
I'm going to Scream an extra point for being a child enthusiastic about musical theater.
Yeah! Scream, you've got control.
Super challenges for 3.
All right, what's the 3-point super challenge that Scream has volunteered for? Telephone! It's a game of telephone. Everyone, you're a team, and you're a team. And John, do you know how to describe this yet?
I believe I do. Neil is going to hand you.
Yes. Sorry,
Neil is going to hand you a phrase card. What I want you to do is read that phrase card and whisper it into the next person's ear. The next person whispers what they heard into the next person's ear, and so on and so forth until we get down to the final people at the end of the list. We go to Kaylee Love and Sneaky Lulu down there. Kaylee Love and Sneaky Lulu, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to Mr. Neil and whisper the phrase that you heard into his ear. Whoever is closest to accuracy wins the points.
Nice. And if they're equally accurate or equally inaccurate, then whoever's here first will win. Don't look yet, and don't share this with your teammates. Don't look yet, and we will say ready, set, go! So, John will take that down. So the correct phrase, I'll tell you in just a moment. On this side I heard candy cane coconut lovers. On this side I heard candy crunchy coconut lovers. The correct phrase is candy crunching coconut lovers. And because this team was closer, you're getting the point! That's 3 points for each of them. And now it's time for me to call forward. Oh no, it's time for me to call forward Captain Marvel. Time for you to spin that wheel. Oh, wait a second. There's only one thing on there. Captain, it's scavenger hunt, so don't take your spot back. Everyone is going to get a chance to earn some points right now. Scavenger hunt, you don't need to make any choices. All you've got to do, everyone, go ahead and put your paddles away for a second. I'm putting you on a scavenger hunt. That means you've got to find an object that's hidden somewhere in this room. And if you do, I'm going to ask you, please don't touch it. So if you leave where you are standing right now, I will put you back. Yes, everyone understand? Okay. If you see the object, just put your hand in the air. At the end of 30 seconds, I'll verify with you that you know where it is. And if you do know where it is, then you're going to get 5 points. Now, it will not be inside of the drawers. It will not be behind the curtains. I've given you 30 seconds to find the object that's listed on top of your drawer. Turn around and look on top of your drawer and look for that thing that's named on top. Looks like people are still looking, so we'll give them some time. I missed that. Just want to make sure you're looking for... Oh, looks like everyone's hands are up, so let's take a look. Scream what we're looking for.
A fish.
Where is it?
Right there.
5 points for Scream! You Doodle.
I know.
5 points for Doodle! On the wheel of Fortune Speak. 5 points for you, Dragon.
A red kiss.
5 points for you, Captain.
A disco ball.
Where?
Right there.
Oh my gosh, I never saw that before. 5 points for you. Oh, really?
A pig.
Where? You take it easy. That's John Fairbanks. Oh, I see down there. 5 points for you, Kaylee Hart. Benny.
A cheese
Did
grater.
you find a cheese grater?
Oh,
That
my
explains
word.
the flakes on my shoulder this morning. 5 points for you. All right, JJ.
Flamingo.
Did you find one? 5 points for JJ. A cow. Did you find a cow?
Yeah.
5 points for the for business.
Rubber ducky. Right over there.
And you're the one getting those 5
Yes,
points.
sir.
Tara.
Lips. Looks like lips over there.
Oh, I see. Very
It says
good.
Oh, it's because it's upside down.
Oh.
You were looking for a baseball. It was
That's a softball anyway. You wouldn't have gotten it.
All right, Sneaky, what were you looking for?
Give it a
Baseball
points
mitt.
for
Did you
taking
find
it.
it? 5 points for Sneaky! All right, everyone, let's get your paddles ready. We've got time for one more round of questions. And, you know, I'm coming to you, Tara, because you are now trailing. Uh-oh. You got control.
Oh, let me have a... Get lit.
Get lit for how many points?
Let's go for 2.
For 2 points, it's time to get lit. A 3D movie was based on this Jazz Age novel written by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And that was Scream.
The Great Gatsby.
Is that The Great Gatsby?
Excellent.
It is The Great Gatsby. Nicely done.
You get a high five. That one, girl.
The Baz Luhrmann movie was shot and released in 3D. Everyone, we're in the final 2 minutes of the Game Show, so it is now lightning round! I'm going to pick all the categories and point values, and every single question will be worth double points. So if this is when you want to catch up, this is when you do it. Let's take a look at impressions for 3. Let's see an impression of Shrek. And that was Kaylee Hart.
Get out of my swamp.
6 points for Kaylee Hart. 6 points for Kaylee Hart. Let's take a look at Sing That Verse for 2. Scaramouche, can you do the Fandango? And that was Terror.
I don't know.
Oh, no!
Thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening thing.
Galileo, Figaro. Nicely done. That's 4 points for you. Let's go to Bird Brains for 4.
Bird brains for 4.
Good job.
What's Woody Woodpecker's famous laugh? All right, that was Veal Diamond. Yeah! 8 points for you. Let's go to Good Show Old Sport for 5. What is the title of the rap performed by the Chicago Bears in 1985? And that was Literal Lucy.
The Super Bowl Shuffle.
Is that the Super Bowl Shuffle? 10 points for you, Literal Lucy. Let's take a look at Get Lit for 4. This famous series of spy novels and movies was created by the writer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And that is Dragon Girl.
Spy Kids?
Is it Spy Kids?
An awfully good answer.
It's a great answer. That was Robert Rodriguez, not the same person. So, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Ooh, it might be the only series of spy novels and movies you've heard of.
James Bond.
Is that James Bond? It is James Bond. James Bond was created by Ian Fleming, who also wrote Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Hey everyone, put your paddles away. We've got time for no more questions. However, we do have time for one final challenge, and that is Super Challenge number 2. The neckball pass. Everyone, here at the Gameshow Gameshow, we have these specially designed neckballs. They're designed to only go between your chin and your chest and nowhere else. So don't insert this yet, Scream. Don't install this yet, Benny the Bull. Here's what's going to happen. You're a team and you're a team, and we're going to race. We're going to pass this from neck to neck to neck to neck. Neck to neck to neck to neck, until we reach you, Kaylee Hart, until we reach you, Sneaky Lulu. And when you get those balls, you're going to do a 360-degree turn. You're going to turn around, and you're going to pass it back to Tara, who's going to pass it all the way down. Pass it all the way down. And then when you get it back, Benny the Bull, you're going to, and also you, Scream, you're going to take a 360, and you're going to pass it all the way back down the line, And Lulu and Kaylee, when you get those balls back, when you get those balls a second time, you're going to find me wherever I'm standing with this bucket. You're going to keep that ball in your neck, and the first team to get it in is going to get 10 points for every player. This makes the team. Now, I will mention, if you drop the ball, please give it to the person who is trying to hand it to you. Don't put it back under your neck. Ready, set, go!
You turn one way.
PG-13, Bill.
Oh, they just caught up. This race is neck and neck.
Literally.
Kim, don't blow it, man.
You got it.
This is horrible. You got it. You got it. Sisters, come on.
Let's go.
Yes, Larry. Guys, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, my neck hurts.
Oh, no.
No, Kaylee.
Go! Go! Go now! Go! Put it in the basket!
In your neck.
No!
All right, everyone. So we're going to give John Fairbanks a chance to tabulate those scores. We don't know yet who has won, but this is the team that took the points. Benny the Bull, if you win the Gameshow Gameshow, where will you go? Home! Dinner! Dinner! I love it. Food is good. How are you, Biz?
Drinking.
Drinking! At dinner, at home. Beal, go to your house. We're going to party.
I will follow him.
To the bathroom! I'm surprised that's the first time I've ever heard that answer. I'm not kidding. All right, Haley.
To the hotel.
The hotel! Ooh, secret stuff. Captain.
Wherever my parents go.
Wherever your parents go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not there. Thank you. I mean, maybe after they've gone. All right, or before. Dragon Girl.
Over there to get my clothes.
Her clothes! She's so literal.
Disneyland.
Disneyland! I love Anaheim. It's just important to me. Doodle.
Ride on a horse with a clown wig.
You have a very specific vision for the future. Scream.
I'm gonna go watch Vines.
Vines! All right, everyone. Do we have any ties for first, second, or third?
Still doing some last minute.
All right. Well, while you're doing that,
no ties.
great, excellent. So let's announce. You know, I'll mention you all played like champions today, but three of you played a little bit harder than everyone else. Let's hear our third place winner.
Third place winner. She was player number 1. Scream!
Scream, you got 58 points. That's how it happened. Scream, you're taking home a limited edition water bottle from our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axe Throwing. That is our axe throwing range upstairs, where we will teach you how to throw an axe at a wall, and you can compete like a champion. Let's give it up for Scream! All right, in second place.
In second place is a lesson in paying attention to instructions. Little Lucy,
Little Lucy. Now, Lucy, you are taking home this discount pass to 2 tickets to the new musical opening up here in Chicago. Cruel Intentions. It's all 90s music. It's all the hits you heard on the radio. Let's give it up for Little Lucy!
But our winner, with 74 points,
Better become King George now.
lit up my heart light. It's Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond! Not only are you taking home a water bottle and a discount pass to Cruel Intentions, you are now our game show king! Everyone, please. Oh, this is inside out.
Does he get to keep that?
No.
No.
This is your game show king!
Revolution!
And everyone, let's dance it out.